So we paved that whole parking lot just for you guys. All right, guys, welcome to the Rick Yard. Call it a Rick Yard because each stack of this hard sugar maple that you see around here is a rick of wood. That's the exact same wood our neighbors to the north in Vermont used to tap for maple syrup. We, however, feel we put it to a still through. Again, number one asked question in Lynchburg's, what's the difference in bourbon and whiskey? Our answer is real simple, 10 feet of charcoal. We actually meet or exceed all the specs. That's why we say we produce bourbon coming off the still. It's only after a 5 to 7 day charcoal mellowing process, filtering out fuseloles, corn oils, and fatty acids, that it turns our bourbon into a Tennessee, sipping whiskey, all right? Here's how we do it. We put 4 ricks of wood under our EPA approved hood there, douse it down with good old white lightning, 140 proof white off the still. The boys here light a match and they get out of the way. Guys, here's your time-lapse video, about an hour and a half down to a minute and a half. This will show you what we're doing. 4 ricks of wood under there, they let it burn for about an hour. After about an hour, they come out and start working it with hoses. Those hoses out there, they're not fire hoses, guys. They're a nice size hose, but anyway, they start dousing it down with water. This is where a little bit of magic and a lot of know-how come into play. You see too much water too soon, you end up with a wet pile of wood. Too little water per minute. It's going to take 1 drop of whiskey 5 to 7 days to make it through 10 feet of charcoal. Again, filtering out those fuseloles and fatty acids, turning our bourbon into a Tennessee sipping whiskey. Now, this charcoal is not good forever. It's good for about a 6-month period, like your Brita filter on your kitchen sink. How do we know when it's time to change out the charcoal? The same way you know when it's time to change your Brita filter at home. By the taste, the smell, the
Jack Daniels tour. It's
nice to hear that. Look at my neck.
Look at her neck.
Oh, I ain't got a shirt on under here. Look at my neck. That's so bad.
Poor thing.
That is so bad. I didn't know it was that bad.
We should get up on that right there. Take off on it.
Gosh, that's terrible.
Boy.
Is my face really red?
Ooh, boy, is it.
Look at my scalp. Look at that. I look like I have a shirt on.
She got more than burnt.
She got
She got toasted, boy.
Crisps and some equipment. Now, we do have a state-of-the-art fire brigade. This is not it, folks. I can guarantee you that. We actually use Pierce fire trucks, made in Wisconsin, the biggest, baddest fire trucks money can buy. Look at that pretty butterfly. Stand still, he may land on you. All right. So that's an old 1919 American LaFrance. Y'all jump on up there and get your picture made. If y'all want me to take a picture of the group, I'm happy to do it. 1919 American LaFrance, a 1928 says it right on the front. REO Speedwagon. Yeah, REO Speedwagon took its name from that fire truck.
I'm gonna get up on
the group, REO Speedwagon. The truck itself is named after Ransom Eli Olds, father of the Oldsmobile. Want me to take your picture?
we can actually get up on there.
Don't be messing with the gears and the brakes. There we go.
Dang.
Come on, here you go. Cave all the way back in.
We're going in the cave?
Yes!
It feels good back here.
We're going in the cave.
It feels good.
Pray for us. We're going in the cave.
You're just going to the edge of the show.
Oh,
It feels
we're going in
good
the
though,
cave.
don't it? I remember when Dad brought me back here, I was like 5. I was
It does kind
scared.
of feel good in here, though.
I was scared. I thought it was a
Good Lord.
snake. Feels pretty good in there.
What about back up in there? Like,
It's just more cave. It's like got more water as it comes down.
oh, man.
It's running through the hills. That's what
Cold water right there.
I wonder what it's like. I heard it way back in
This
there.
cave is what brought Jack here 150 years through this Tennessee limestone that also adds to the character of our whiskey, all right? Now, if you've got iron in your water you're making a whiskey with, that beautiful amber glow would be a dull, dull black. Jack Daniel learned to make whiskey not far from here, about 8 miles from here, at the Reverend Call's farm. It was actually a Lutheran minister, and here at Old Sunday, hallelujah, and making other spirits the rest of the week, hallelujah. Told him he's going to have to make a choice. Thank goodness for us. A good reverend continued preaching, sold the still and his recipe to Mr. Jack. Mr. Jack set up right there under that cave spring, and it's where we've been ever since. Now, guys, this is not the original statue that stood here. The original is the Italian marble statue you were greeted by on the pedestal all right, in the visitor center. This one we had commissioned in the year 2000 when we opened our new visitor center. Wall of master distillers, right here. Here's our current master distiller, Jeff Arnett. This is an awfully historic photograph right here. Here's Mr. Jack and his crew. Mr. Jack is in the white hat. Something interesting, Mr. Jack is the only one standing. Everyone else is seated. He's the same height as everybody seated, folks, there, all right? Gives you an idea of his true size. The gentleman to Jack's right, we believe to be George Green. Remember I told you about Nathan Nearest Green, the head distiller at the Reverend Cole's farm. Well, when Jack moved his whiskey enterprise here, it was actually Nathan Nearest Green, the enslaved man, that he hired to be our very first master distiller. All right. Now, we've always believed, and now listen, there's no known photograph of Nathan Nearest Green. This is the closest we have. We believe this is George Green, his son, seated right there. I think it speaks volumes about the relationship that the two of these guys had, all right? Now, they were raised almost like brothers at the Reverend Cole's farm. Now, we've always believed that family is the best form of quality control, meaning a mom or dad's going to do their best to be able to hand down work to their daughters and sons, their grandkids, nieces and nephews, all right? We're real proud. Just like your dad works here, right? He works here, and now you're working here, which is amazing. So we just keep passing it down from generation to generation. We still have members of the Bobo family working here. We still have members of the Tolley family working. And a little yeast, folks, all right? That's it, no secret sauce. Y'all going through the music room. I'm gonna meet y'all right here. And y'all can come straight on through, move on around.
It's hot in here. I'm burning up. Let me get on the desk. Go over here. Daisy. Start playing.
All right. So this is Jack's office. These are the floors he actually walked on. All right. That's pretty amazing. We've repaired them a couple times. We hate to ever have to replace these floors. That's the safe that killed Jack Daniels right there, all right? That's right, be careful, it's a killer, folks. All right, now there's Jasper Newton Daniel. This is him over here as well. He was our founder, so he was an expert whiskey maker. He was sales and marketing and an entrepreneur, all right? When he passed at 61, he left it to his favorite nephew there, Lem Motlow. Now, Lem had worked for Jack from the time he was about 15 years old. You see, Mr. Jack and all that courting he was doing didn't like to come to work much before 10 o'clock in the morning. Early to bed, early to rise was not his motto, I guess, all right? So, it was Lem who would get up early. He'd come in here, he'd twirl that safe, open it up, put out the daily receipts, and Jack would come in and get to work, all right? Now, Lem's the one that took...
That single barrel, that's where I was working. Yeah, when they buy the barrels, you get all the whiskey out of each barrel, and then they do it as single barrel. Like they bottle each barrel individually at single barrel, and that's why I was at that one.
She don't be working hard. She thinks she be working hard. Huh? Oh.
I am. Look at my sunburn. That's proof.
You just
Proof
be
of my
outside.
work.
You
Proof
be
of my work.
outside. Does that hurt?
It sizzles.
Back up.
Look at that.
What?
Roasty scalp.
Yeah, where'd you work?
Single barrel.
Oh, cool. Bottling?
Yeah, I was
They were
carting.
doing double shifts, right?
Yeah, I was carting.
So people
we didn't
actually
leave till like
working
12
here? So
something.
they just like 2 years people actually working?
Yeah, like they go through where I was working. Like, I felt like
Oh. Barrels on
Come on in, find your
barrels.
spot.
All kinds of barrel bone whiskey down here in that damn Lynchburg, Tennessee, boy.
Shut
Tell you what,
up.
boy.
That's not what we thought.
Drunk tonight, boy.
How much does a barrel
Look at the barrels,
cost?
boy.
You bring 2 checks. You make one out to Jack for $5,000. You make...
Carting, I meant.
Down here in that damn, boy. That's where we work and get it in over here, boy. All right, there we go. Oh, man.
Smell that. Nice, huh? This is the oldest barrel house. This is still live barrels here, guys. 6,000 barrels reduced down to 2,500.
What's that animal?
Did a major reconstruction.
You gotta go. Tonight we're getting fucked up. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. If I was an alcoholic, I would do this.
Thank you.
And that's the end of the video. I know it wasn't fitness related, but if you like the video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go hard every day, and I'm out.
Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Once two strangers